Hi, I'm Michael Manish.
And I'm Joseph Falcone. I'd like to start off by asking a random person in the audience, why are you here today? Anyone, just raise your hand. Don't be shy. I got all day. All right. All right, well, you know, well, whatever. Maybe nobody has a reason. Let's ask Hillary Clinton what she has to say about that.
What difference at this point does it make?
All right. Well, maybe I better go on with my conversation here. I'll tell you some facts. Voter turnout last year was over 4% lower than the election in 2008. People turned out in fewer numbers in 2008 than for 2004. We're seeing a trend of growing frustration in the voting body. It's because they're having difficulty connecting with their congressmen. They don't feel that they're being represented. They don't feel that their votes make a difference. It's also difficult to keep up with a wide array of bills and scandals and news coming out every week. It's faster than anyone can hope to keep up. Even congressmen themselves cannot read the very bills that they are passing. So we have an information problem. And so I thought to myself, what is the most effective form of transmitting information to another human being today? And the answer to that is mobile. Study after study has shown that mobile is the most engaging platform for almost any media that you put on it. Over 84% of Facebook's ad revenue comes from their mobile application now, up from virtually 0 2 years ago. Nearly 25% of all web traffic comes from mobile. So the question is, with the growing trend of mobile, how do we turn this into a solution for political engagement? Well, here's the answer. If you want to go online and find out what's in the current immigration bill, or if you want to find out how your congressman has voted for the last 2 months, you have to go on the computer and you're going to be poring over Wikipedia and CNN and countless resources. But with mobile, you can do this. You push one button and you're in. Our solution is to use mobile to create a platform in which people can engage directly with politicians, in which people can communicate with other voters in their constituency to form groups, have debates, and have meetings and organize themselves so that they can have their voices be better heard. It is to make our politicians more accountable by keeping an open record that is instantly accessible, easy to browse, and easy to verify for anybody who can take as much time as it takes to check your email on your iPhone. This platform is called Soapbox, and it all begins with your home screen. On it, you fill out general information about yourself, what party you're affiliated with, your location. It will automatically populate your local politicians with your current senators, your current congressman for the district, of course the president. You can go in and see if there are any new polls that you want to participate in to better refine your results. And you can check any group events that are coming up for groups that you're affiliated with. For research, we have our Issue Center, where you can browse through all the main categories of the issues of our times. You can take quizzes to see how well your ideals match up with those of your politicians and the candidates who are up for election. These polls will continue to change as there's new information, and you can continue to refine your results. It links you to new stories, and you can become better informed and better able to argue your points with your fellow constituents. But it doesn't just end at information and meeting up with groups. My friend Mike would like to tell you a bit more about how you can interface with politicians directly.
One of the things we wanted to have in this app. Okay. One of the things we wanted to make sure we had in this app was a really cross-linking of all the information out there. Politicians to issues to votes to you, all in one place. And one of the ways we do that is we let you track politicians. Once you've filled out your profile, you get a listing of all the representatives in your particular who represent you at the state and federal level. In addition, if there are politicians you're interested in or you found that match you based on your issue surveys, almost like a Match.com for politicians, so to speak, you can add those to your watch list and keep an eye on them. You can browse politicians, of course, using the Sunlight API. And this is live data from the Sunlight API. The pictures are pulled from the congressmen's and senators' Facebook pages. And one thing we want to do is, once you drill down into them, you can immediately engage by calling, you can email them, you can share information with a friend, or even donate. So that's Soapbox.
Cool. And so did you guys start today, or
We'd talked about going to the hackathon a week or two ago. We're friends. But we really didn't start talking about it until really late last night after I'd had a couple drinks. So just a little bit of prep.
Well, I know you were asking a lot of questions from the different API partners today.
Yeah. Yeah, so the things we used an open source library called EC Sliding View Controller for this sliding effect. It's on GitHub. We also used one called AF Networking for retrieving the Sunlight results. And we had some utility classes just for laying out frames and stuff. But that's about it. No, just Sunlight and Facebook.
The way the interest matching works is there will be questionnaires based on how you feel about each issue. So for example, if on the economy there's a question that says, you know, from a rating of 1 to 5, I either strongly disagree or strongly agree with, we would be better off moving to a fair tax, then based on that value, and of course potentially dozens, hundreds of other questions like it, it will check your results against the same questions that the politicians took. And it will measure how like you are. It's similar to a dating site, the same type of algorithm. Thank you very much.